What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a return subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, I want to talk to you about a story I seen early this morning in which a woman was shot and killed during a fight in the street out there in St. Louis, Missouri. Shout out St. Louis. And it's not a lot known with this, but I'll show you what they have in video form and read you a small article that gives a little bit more enlightenment to this tragedy. And just take a look at this and we'll come back, man. Just look. Heartbreaking.
It says tempers flared and fights broke out within moments. Gunfire then erupted, shattering the peace of a South St. Louis street. Fox 2's Taylor Harris reports from where it all unfolded just hours ago on this hot day.
I'm standing here on Escalates Street where police say a deadly shooting happened early Saturday afternoon. A woman is dead, another person grazed by a bullet, and a man possibly involved is now in police custody. Police say District 1 officers responded here to the 3600 block of Gasconade around 2:40 Saturday afternoon. Police confirmed that a woman had been shot and killed. Witnesses claim that a woman was found inside or near a black vehicle. Employees nearby told Fox 2 that the people involved have had ongoing disputes at this home, and some have even been seen carrying large guns outside at night.
They were arguing back and forth up the street, then they went down the street, and somehow or another, the one girl ended up getting shot in the black Kia. She at the end of the street in the car unalived.
Witnesses say the fight began between a group of girls and escalated to gunfire. They shared this photo with Fox 2 showing a man being escorted into a police SUV who witnesses claim is the person of interest. Witnesses say he was part of the altercation. When Fox 2 arrived to the scene, the street was lined with police cars and detectives. Crime scene tape stretched end to end. Residents described their thoughts about the area.
Over here is bad at night. Prostitute, shooting at the bus stop, and you call 911, they move off the bus stop, but they come right back. Bam, 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 bam.
Police confirm a second shooting victim was located with a grazed wound, and they've detained one person as the homicide investigation continues. If you have any information concerning this homicide, you are urged to call Crime Stoppers. Reporting in South St. Louis, I'm Taylor Harris, Fox 2 News.
Guys, there you have it. Somebody else lost their life to some senseless violence in the street fighting. And now, according to reports, you've seen it. There's not a lot of news on this. In fact, that's the only video article that's out. And the article here written is by the same newscast and it's basically verbatim. But it says witnesses reported an altercation involving a group of girls quickly escalated to gunfire when guys got involved. A photo shared by Fox 2 shows a man in his 20s or 30s, which you see up here, with braids being taken into custody by police. So the shooting says another individual was grazed by a bullet, and a man possibly involved in the altercation is in custody. So it's the same shit. But I mean, let me say this now, I don't want to sound offensive. You ever notice when older people be married or they be with somebody, you know, of the female persuasion, and the woman go off, the man do nothing but sit there? When I was young, I could never understand why that was. You know, my grandfather, for one, did that. And they would just sit there while the woman go off. They don't argue back with her. And I remember my grandfather told me one time, he said, you can never win an argument against a woman when they mad at you. No matter what you say, it's not going to work. And I think that right there is true. And I just think that's how God wired them. You know what I'm saying? Every time I do stories where you see men and women involved in some type of argument or some type of situation where it's a lot of cattiness, it always ends in disaster. This woman lost her life. Now, it was supposed to be a fight between girls. I don't know how this guy played a role into it. Of course, you know, guys sometimes insert themselves in something that they shouldn't, unless they should be trying to break it up. But so they was arguing up and down the street. My thing is this. How come the cops wasn't called at that time, but the cops always get called after somebody get killed? Especially when you see it going to a fever pitch. A man cannot win an argument when both people are turned up with a woman. You can't. You can't. That's their superpower. Women's superpower is a mouth. You can't win. And the quicker we as men realize that, the better off we'll be. See, the old people know about that, so they just keep their mouth closed. You know what I'm saying? It's like a storm. Hopefully it'll pass. Most of the time it does. But I'm telling you, man, these dudes out here now, these males that are emotionally high strung and stuff, arguing with a man or just telling your opinion can result in a death sentence. Or just if the scene get turned up, he don't even see you as a woman. He see you as a man or somebody that pissed him off, and boom, you get shit like this. It's no way somebody got shot. I mean, if you really think about it with common sense, it's a girl fight. Either break the shit up or just leave the shit alone. How does a guy all of a sudden shoot a girl in a girl fight? This guy's going to jail. Now, I don't know if he's directly the one that shot her, but he was with whoever did it, but he plays a role in it. And now he's sitting in county jail. Another girl's sitting in the morgue, and I'm more than sure the dispute did not get remedied. See it out here all day. Reckless abandon. Motherfuckers want to fight. Issuing threats. Saying a bunch of crazy shit. No resolve of conflict. Bunch of emotion and physical carry through. And now somebody's dead. Did you see the people on TV? They couldn't wait to get in front of the media. They start telling stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Oh, they be going up and down the street. They be at the bus stop. They chase them away. They start telling stuff that ain't got nothing to do with the story. People are fed up, man. People are fed up. And you know, it's a bad spot in every part of town. I don't know if that's a bad spot out there in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? But looking at that area, the way it looked, you know what I'm saying? It looked like that place right there. If you go around there with a problem, you can get what you asking for. And it is what it is. A woman's dead. A guy is arrested behind it. And supposedly she was shot by a man. So make it make sense. See, a lot of times, man, you know, you can lose your temper with anybody. But nowadays, you're seeing people, when they get angry, it's like a driving force, almost hate-driven, to where they got to obliterate whoever they're talking to. Where, you know, a long time ago, argument used to be where you're trying to prove a point to somebody and they're not trying to listen and they're trying to get their point across. Nowadays, it's just a prelude to murder or some kind of other violent hijinks. And that's the part that's sad. And it's spilling over into younger people, namely teenagers. And the thing that's funny is, it seems like the older set an example for the young coming up. And this is why we all fucked up out here right now. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Take care.